Right, so hello everybody. I hope you're all well. In this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to, this picture that I took of a sunset, how to intensify this and make it look like a beautiful orange sunset. It's very simple, so let's get straight into it. The first thing I like to adjust is the color. What this does is you can balance the tones because we want it warmer, so I like to fix this before I go into light. So because we want it warmer, I'm gonna take the temperature up. No, that's more of a warmer day. Same with the tint. You can play around with tint if you want, but I'm just gonna keep it like around 10 just to keep it a little bit warmer, make it a bit more vibrant, and tiny bit of saturation, not a lot. I'm only adding saturation so that the yellows in this can stand out. We can minus the other things. Next I like to do is go on to mix. Now this really helps me get into the whole idea of what kind of colors I want to work on and what kind of colors I want to focus on within this picture. As you can see, we have some blues that are more like aqua cool colors. We have some warmer tones here. We have a little bit of orange and yellow going on. So we'll test these all out. First, go on the red, and here is going to help you decide what kind of color you want. So I'll show you some example. You could take it right down or you could take it right up. If there's any reds in the picture, only they will change. As you can see, we don't have many reds. It's not changing much, so we'll leave the red on its own for the moment. Go on the orange and see if we have loads of orange. Look, the whole cloud changed. We don't want it purple, and neither do we want it yellow. So we're just going to bring that to 0, and we're going to focus on the other things that are saturation and luminance. You can saturate the orange and darken them up by bringing the luminance down, and now we can focus on the hue and make it the way we want. Now that's better. Now we go on the yellow, and same way we can see which areas have got yellow and focus on those. Saturate, because you can see here we have really some intense yellows, so I'm just gonna bring them up a little bit. The blue we don't have much of, as nothing is changing when I take the slider up and down, but you can make little changes if you wish. If you don't have that color, it won't pick it up. It's as simple as that. We don't have these colors. Go back on the red. I really want to... Okay. So now that I'm happy with the color tones that I've worked with, I can go and fix the light. And one of the things we want to do in this sunset kind of thing is turn the exposure down. So we're going to turn that down. There we go. Look at that. Do you see how beautiful that looks? This is before. This is after. So I'm just going to go. I'm just going to zoom out again so I can see what I'm working with. I've lowered the exposure and I'm gonna increase the contrast. Highlights is up to you what kind of look you want. Highlights you can completely get rid of and make it super dark, but this doesn't look natural, so we're gonna bring it up because it's still daylight, it's just a sunset. Play around with the shadows a little bit. I don't want to see the city in the trees, so I'm gonna bring the shadows down a little bit to -8. Don't want to increase the whites too much, but just a little bit to highlight some of the areas here. And once again, intensify the black to bring out the sky. But as you can see, these are very minor changes, like 10 and 8 and 12. These are not huge, except the exposure, which is kind of the big thing in this. And the last but not least, what I like to do is go on to the clarity, the effects section, and I like to clarify a little bit. So I'll increase the clarity a little bit, and I'll like about 14 sounds, yep, and dehaze it a little bit. Vignette you can apply just to, give it a little bit of a natural look. I'll show you how. This is about dark. This is what we don't want white because it's a very sunsetty look. So we're gonna decrease it to about -10, and that is literally that's how you go from this to that. This, as you can see, to that. Really, Lightroom is all about fixing specific tones in a picture, so you can really specifically select the reds and increase those and the yellows. I really like that. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this. Let me know if you'd want me to make more of these. Bye bye.